Alright, let's get the encampment set up real quick here. Just gonna get it set up on my phone. In case we have any commenters such as Sage there. Once he arrives, I know what to start the stream with. Okay, all messages. Alright, we're just gonna wait a moment or two. We don't start the streams without our unbeloved wrench. And once we get started, we got a full slate of football games to go over today. It'll be very interesting to have Sage chime in on some of them. Let's refresh the stats here. I think maybe he potentially is going to duck us tonight. I'm just going to ask him in Discord here. Are you ducking us tonight? We'll see what he says there. Actually, I should just take a quick... We're not going to go over OJ's juicery just tonight, so we're not going to do any of that. We're not rubbing salt in the wounds until Sage is a dead man. But not until then. Hey, welcome, Sage. Did you happen to watch the game tonight? It was a very entertaining game for sure. A super entertaining game. Don't call me a baby back bitch. Don't tell me to open my eyes, man. Don't fucking say it. Sage says, if anyone buys a duffler for today or tomorrow, there will be holes in it. Fuck Brock Purdy. Well, let's start with that game. It was a heck of a game, and you know, it's kind of interesting how fantasy sports works. When I had Brock Purdy, he gave an ultimate fuck you. He gave me 3 interceptions on the first 3 drives of the game, and I proceeded to drop him. Let's fast forward a few weeks later, and Katrina, in need of a quarterback after Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL, finds herself with Brock Purdy competing for the second week of the season, and Brock Purdy was he was pretty damn good tonight. Brock Purdy helped lead San Francisco to a 42-38 win over the Chicago Bears, improving to 12-4, and I will say that this is the most lousy 12-4 team that I've ever seen in my life. This is a team last in the league in sacks, plays terrible defense. They're getting the job done. I look for them to bounce pretty early. They won't be going to a Super Bowl, in my opinion. Needless to say, Brock Purdy started this game off with a pick 6 to TJ Edmonds, and it was looking like, hey, if you were the fantasy owner that was going up against Brock Purdy, you might be feeling pretty good. But Brock Purdy, 303 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, ran for 28 yards, 2 of them touchdowns, and he bested Caleb Williams in the Bears. Caleb Williams was 25 for 42, 2 touchdowns. The Bears were 110 yards rushing on 22 carries. It was a pretty damn good game. Good back and forth tilt. Both teams show that they're pretty pathetic on the defense. The Bears are a terrible D, except for the fact that they get a lot of turnovers. And if you get a lot of turnovers, that's going to keep you in it. I do need to read what Sage has said before we move forward. Fuck Brock Purdy. He gave the game away. He threw a TJ to TJ. Come on. That is accurate reporting by Sage. He's not wrong in anything that he says. He needs to hope that Matthew Stafford has a heck of a game tomorrow against the Atlanta Falcons. And it's not like the Atlanta Falcons are that good of a team, so I wouldn't be too worried. I mean, might be a little worried that, I don't know, Devontae Adams isn't going to be playing. I'd be maybe a little worried about that. But other than that, I wouldn't be too worried. The game I watched, the game I got up early to watch today, Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers up against the goddamn Cleveland Browns. And you know what? Cleveland Browns have a pretty fucking good defense because they kept Rodgers to a 65 rating, no touchdowns, no interceptions, only 4.3 per throw. Not a very good game. Running game wasn't terrible, 131 rushing yards on 24 carries, but just weren't able to pass the ball, weren't able to get the ball downfield. Shedeur Sanders was not very good. People are bragging about how good Shedeur Sanders was. He was 17 for 23 with a touchdown and 2 interceptions. And the touchdown he threw, I would say, was an ill-advised touchdown. And he could have very well thrown a pick six as well. So, for those of you, talking about how good Shedeur Sanders did, he really did not. But this Cleveland defense, limits teams that can pass the ball to the fewest yards per game. It's a hell of a fucking defense right there. And if they can get the pieces in play, like a quarterback and then, some offensive linemen, that sort of thing, they could be fucking good because their defense is already a championship caliber defense, in my opinion. But yeah, that sets up Pittsburgh against the Ravens in Week 18. Win or go home. In Pittsburgh, Cleveland improves to 4-12. Drake May, maybe his last opportunity to show that he's worthy of MVP consideration, was 19 for 21 today. All I know is that's a damn good fucking completion percentage. I don't know if it's a 92, 93% completion percentage. 5 touchdowns and 157 ratings. So it does come against the lousy Jets, who are 3-13, but New England wins 42-10, improving to 13-3. They will be the 2 seed in the playoffs. This was a bit of a barn burner. Actually, when I was following the game, the Tennessee Titans were actually winning, but it looks like a fourth quarter comeback for New Orleans. Tyler Shuck was 22 for 27 with 2 touchdowns thrown, 142.7 rating. Looks like this guy named Audric Esteem rushed the ball pretty good against the Titans today, 94 yards and 1 touchdown. What did our beloved Cam Ward did? Well, he lost. Did what he did. They're now 3-13, but he was 21 for 40 with 2 touchdowns. I saw he had the ball late to throw the ball down the field. Didn't really do much with it. Wasn't really much there, though. Tony Pollard had another good game, 18 carries, 85 yards. But is there anything I need to add to this game? New Orleans ends up with a better record to end the season than most of us thought. They're 6-10, so they'll finish with 6 or 7 wins. Tennessee kind of right where you wanted to be with 3 wins. They're going to be a top 5 team picking in the draft this year. Not number 1, though, like you were hoping. Did I miss anything about the game? Is there anything memorable when you were watching that game, Sage, in Tennessee, that I did not go over? You have 3 seconds, Sage. 3, 2, 1, or forever hold your peas. Sage says not really, so we were on the same page there. I got good news for you. When you're ready, I have something about football. When you get me a James Reddy dry ice and I cover the rest of the games, I'll be ready because that'll be something we can plug in late. But Trevor Lawrence kind of fell back to reality passing the ball today, 23 for 37 with an interception. Not a very good day at the office against the Colts, but they do improve to 12-4 with a 23-17 win against the Colts, who were 7-1 to start the season and now 1-7 in their last 8 games. Although I will say Trevor Lawrence did have 2 rushing touchdowns, so that ought to help his QBR a little bit there. Phillip Rivers, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Noodle arm. Looks like he was throwing the ball like Aaron Rodgers today, 4.9 per throw. Jonathan Taylor was okay rushing the ball, 70 yards on 21 carries with a touchdown, but just hilarious to kind of see the Colts collapse the way that they did. Hilarious. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wait, I'll have to check that in a second because I think it's a win-or-go-home game. Yeah. Because I think both teams lost today. So, yeah, I think it's still a winner-go-home game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers there in Week 18. Baker Mayfield just kind of looking maybe like he did when he was in Cleveland before they got rid of him. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The running game was putrid, 53 yards on 16 carries. This Quinn Ewers guy from Miami, 2 touchdowns, 172 yards. Devin Achane, 83 yards on 18 carries. They found a way to beat the fucking Buccaneers. They're now 7. Both teams are 7-9. And Tampa Bay, good for them that Carolina lost today, or else it would have been pretty bad. But speaking of Carolina, 8-8, they dropped to Seattle, 27-10. Seattle now 13-3 record. They do have to beat San Francisco in the last week of the season to clinch home field advantage, which means I believe that the St. Louis Rams are locked in as the number 6 seed, which is pretty fucking hilarious, if you ask me. Sam Darnold was not very good today, even though they had 27 points. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, only 147 yards. Looks like Bryce Young threw a pick. Zach Charbonnet, 2 touchdowns, 110 yards. And Kenneth Walker, 51 yards on 15 carries. I do like Seattle's rushing attack. I think that that's definitely not going to go away in the playoffs. I don't think that either Charbonnet or Kenneth Walker are world beaters by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think it's a good 1-2 combo to have. And of course, having Jackson Smith and Jigba certainly helps. Where was this when I needed it? Joe Burrow again. Fucking throwing darts. 305 yards, 2 touchdowns. Beat the shit out of the now 3-13 Arizona Cardinals, improving 6-10 with a 37-14 win over Arizona. Jacoby Brissett was the starter. I don't know. Has Kyler Murray just been a healthy scratch, or what's been going on there? Has he just been a healthy scratch? Or has he been injured? I think he was injured at one point, but I don't know if they're just keeping him off the field or what the deal is. But there's a top 5 pick right there that's going to be looking for a quarterback. Speaking of teams that are going to be picking probably around, top 6, I guess we should say. The New York Giants beat the shit out of the Las Vegas Raiders, who I'm pretty sure are now all but guaranteed to lock up the number 1 pick in this year's draft, as they've only got 2 wins. Giants only have 3 wins. I do feel like they're a better team than that. But man, the fucking Geno Smith, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. There's a lot more problems than just Geno Smith. Let's not kid ourselves. There's a lot more problems. But yeah, maybe if they add a quarterback and then start beefing up the offensive line, they can start there and maybe see what happens. It's not like Jackson Dart even played that well today. Hopper, get the fuck down. Seriously. God damn it, she almost turned the fucking computer off. Anyways, the Giants were really good rushing the ball today. 155 yards. Who cares? It's against the fucking Raiders. They did have 3 touchdowns, though. And Buffalo Bills almost came back to beat the Eagles. Josh Allen floated a pass in front of Shakir, who was wide open for a 2-point conversion to win the game. So, 13-12 victory for Philadelphia. Another lousy offensive game for the Eagles, but another great defensive game for the Eagles as well. A team that scares me because of their defense. I did see a play today that looked hilarious. Jalen Carter grabbing some guy around the throat. He's got to be the dirtiest player in football, if you ask me. Nice to see Jalen Hurts' passing percentage today was under 50%. Doesn't surprise me at all. Just a terrible quarterback, in my opinion. But he got a touchdown, so he was able to keep that rating at 71.5%. All right, so I can kind of go off the playoff picture. I think I kind of covered most of it there, but I am ready. You have something about football. What would you like to report about football? We have a retracted message. That's never a good sign. Okay, so the 3 most important games and times. Well, I'm going to guess that that's going to involve Steelers-Ravens, Panthers-Buccaneers, and Niners-Seahawks. Okay, this is what I predicted. Panthers and Buccaneers Saturday at 5:30. Just Tom Brady making the call. Said this a few hours ago. And then, of course, Sunday Night Football, I would say, is going to be Ravens and Steelers, of course. Okay, so Seahawks. Oh, fuck, I read that wrong. So Panthers and Bucks Saturday at 5:30. Okay, Panthers and Bucks Saturday. I thought it said Sunday. And then you got Seahawks and Niners 9:30 on Saturday. Okay. And then 9:30 is obviously going to be on Sunday for Steelers and Ravens. Okay, I mean, that's probably the best way to do it. Those are really the only games that matter because I feel like if we kind of look through the kind of playoff picture here, in each conference, you've got the Steelers and Panthers who need to win against, the Ravens and Buccaneers, respectively, in order to make the playoffs there, and they will be the 4 seed regardless. You've got in the AFC the Broncos locked in at number 1, the Patriots locked in at number 2, I do believe. Are they locked in? Well, not really locked in. Technically speaking, the Patriots could still jump to number 1, but both teams have extremely favorable matchups. Why is it saying week 17? It's not showing next week's matchups? That's kind of fucking bullshit. Why wouldn't it update when you go to the playoff picture and show next week's matchups? It's kind of annoying. Oh, Saturday games make more sense than Thursday. Thursday games are in the middle of the week, so it doesn't really align properly, in my opinion. I've never really understood it, to be frank with you. Anyways, I'll have to go without the matchups because I'm not bringing up the matchups for next week unless I know it. Next week you got, you already said, so the number 1 seed is going to come down to the Niners versus the Seahawks. I don't know who is where. I believe it's probably in San Francisco, most likely, based on how Dan worded it. Broncos and Patriots, so one of those teams can be number 1. I don't think there's any chance that the Jaguars can leapfrog New England or Denver. The wild card teams are all locked in, with maybe the exception of the Texans. The Texans maybe potentially can leapfrog the Jaguars. I don't know what I don't know what the tiebreaker is there, like who's beat who or anything like that. 6 looks like it'll be. Well, I mean, the wild card could shuffle too, because all 3 teams in the AFC, 5, 6, and 7, all have 11 wins. So I mean that can jump around, so you could get more favorable matchups, I guess. But I think the Texans potentially could win the division, but I'm not sure if that's clinched. Sage, you have boots on the ground there in that division. You can tell me if I know. So in the NFC, like I already said, Seahawks or Niners are going to be the 1 seed. The 2 seed is going to be the Bears. The 3 seed, if the Bears lose next week, who does Philly play next week? Stop fucking going up on the computer. I swear to God, these cats. Fuck, man. It freaked the South. I agree. I'm not sure if the Eagles can leapfrog the Bears or not. I think they can, though. Both teams are 11-5. I'm really hoping that the Bears stick where they're at, because as much as I rip on Jalen Hurts, I don't want to face the Eagles' defense. I would rather face the Bears. And get off the computer. Seriously. And the Rams are locked at 6, so that's kind of crazy. The Rams could finish with 13 wins and be the fucking 6th seed. Kind of unbelievable if you think about it. Okay, we had one signing today, and that's the Orioles. So we'll switch over to baseball for a minute. They signed a 1-year deal, $10 million contract with Zach Eflin, with a mutual option for 2027, and not a bad starter. He's certainly not a front of the line starter. Kind of more like a 3, 4, 5 starter. He has had years with his ERA below 4, but he's a 4.28 for his career. Just kind of interesting what they're doing. Them being the Orioles. they've had they've had a lot of additions. I feel like their starting rotation's actually going to be pretty fucking good right now. Because, like, what do they got here? Trevor Rogers, Cobb Radish, Shane Baz, Dean Kramer. And then this means that some guys that could be blocked out or pushed to the bullpen would be Tyler Wells and Cade Povich, who I guess they like. I don't think Cade Povich is good, though. All right, Sage, I'm going to let you make the decision. Are we flipping houses tonight, or are we not flipping houses? To flip or not to flip? Are we flipping? Flip on or flip off? When you say flip off, does that mean you want me to go? A go or a no? Just give it to me straight, Sage. We all know you're looking to play Arcade Raiders or whatever the fuck that game is. I'll flip a house. I'll flip a house for you. Because I know that's how you're feeling right now, is you wish you could flip a house. Alright, we will flip houses until either I get frustrated and quit, or until a cat comes here and turns off my fucking computer. Here is round 2 of Host Flipper. God, I'm telling you, these fucking cats are pissing me off though. Like, just running by my goddamn fucking computer. Sage, I'm gonna have to get you to hoist this thing onto the ground. Otherwise, it's gonna be fucking computer flipper. Okay. And I gotta fix that fucking thing in that game, man. That was a frustrating job I did to close it last night. Well, I gotta figure out what I did wrong, Sage. What walls was I supposed to knock out that I didn't knock out? I might not do that job. I might do a different job, Sage. Alright, we gotta divide a bedroom into 2 rooms. So we need to divide. So we are gonna have to knock some walls down though. Is this the job we did last night? The fuck is that, a closet? All right. Start right here. We just definitely want to open things up a little bit. And while you do these children's rooms, you want to make sure there's no child in the next room. I learned that the hard way. on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Why is that not, like, okay? Why is that not... Oh, my God. Okay, are you gonna disappear? Okay. Let's see what it looks like normally, okay? I can work with this, I think. Okay. We're doing another radiator? What's wrong with the fucking... There's nothing wrong with their fucking outlets. What the fuck is going on down here? Okay, I'm confused. Can I just sell this shit? I would, Sage, but they will not let me. Okay. Why won't it let me, like, fuck around with this thing? Okay, that doesn't accomplish anything with the electrical outlet, though. Is there other rooms where the electrical shit sucks? Okay. Well, it's only that room. I'm gonna save the electrical shit for last. You really want to press this wood right up against the radiator. Christ. It's fucking garbage, man. you mean there's not enough fucking room? How's there not enough fucking room? Jesus Christ, they want it on the floor, they can fucking have it on the floor. Fucking idiot kid. Holy shit, man. Like... And now it's moving that, like, I'm starting to get frustrated with this game. Just place. Okay. What the actual fuck? Can't place it anywhere? Are we joking right now? Holy fuck, man. Oh my god, just fucking go somewhere, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Holy fuck, I can't place it in front of a door? Oh my god. Are you actually kidding me right now? This looks like shit. Okay, why can't this actually work? This game's about to get refunded. Not enough room. I fucking busted out walls. How's there's not enough fucking room? I'm sorry, but I can't put this chair anywhere. Like, just wasting time putting fucking animals and shit. Well, I'll try that. I can't fucking put this thing down, though. Alright, let's get the fucking walls up and get the fuck out of here. Okay, so they want their own room. Okay. They had their own room before. Oh my god. What's all this shit up here? Guess so. I forgot to look up. Alright, well, I think it's very simple here. We're just going to go straight across. I'm not doing any paint for these people. Okay. Gotta buy them a fucking bed or some shit, I think. Oh, great. I bought them something I wasn't supposed to. Well, they can have two beds in case their guests come over. A bed grill. Thought they would have just wanted a bed. There we go. What do you mean my hands are full? Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, man. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm not doing anything else. It was only 80% done, Sage. I didn't want to fuck around with the electrical. You see, I'm not an electrician. Alright, I'll do your stupid job since you guys can't clean a fucking mess. You bought a brand new house and you have to hire me to do this shit? Unfucking believable. Fucking people take me for granted. Yeah, let's just get to clean. Oh yeah, real fucking pigsty. Jesus, these are filthy people. But they're my filthy people because they're my paying customers. My broom is my wrench, Sage. Jesus Christ. I think I need to get myself a Swiffer. Nasty, nasty house. Yeah, they expect quite a bit. Gotta make sure you clean that radiator. Come on, man. Hurry up with your fucking brooming. Let's get this shit taken care of. I think everything appears to not be good in here. What other filth do we have to get? Okay. Jesus Christ. These people should be sick. Sick to their stomach. Is there a rhodium that I forgot to get, Sage? Oh, you mean rhodium. A rhodium broom. I'll try my best. My broom literally looks like it's made of fucking straw. We should knock down some walls in here. Yeah, sick. I'm only 49% clean to dirt. Oh my Jesus Christ. A lot of dirt in this fucking place. Is there any dirt on the ceiling? 89%. Where's the dirt at, man? %. Gonna have to have a good fucking eye. I'm sorry, but I don't see I really don't see any dirt in here. I'm not seeing any dirt. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What in the fuck? that a coffee table or a fucking bookshelf? Can't even tell. There's no dirt up high. It says it's only 80% clean in here. Sorry, I ain't seeing no dirt. Good enough for me. Froze up on me. The game appears. Escape fixed it, thank God. I already cleaned the window. Is there another window that needs cleaning? All right. Whoops. Why is it doing that? Okay. These windows never look better. Oh my God, this still needs to be cleaned? Jesus Christ. I gotta buy them stuff? This is for a baby, isn't it? Buy the fucking dog rug. Maybe these people will appreciate it. Oh my God. They wanted a paint job? Okay, paint with the colors pastel pink. Okay. Holy fuck. Okay, make it pink. The other color was better. They really need to make it like so there's a quicker way to do the walls, because I'm pretty much like, I'm not fully upgraded, but I'm supposed to be able to paint 2 walls at once, and that shit ain't happening. Only fucking 60%. Dear God in heaven. Let's do the ceiling. Fuck off. Okay. Where else do we gotta get here? Yeah, probably up there. Alright, let's buy some shit. They don't like the shit I'm getting them, well, they can frig off. I don't know, they could give it to a dog or some shit. I don't care. They can move it themselves. What do they want? They want a goddamn baby cot? Okay. Furniture. Oh yeah, here you go. A nice blue one for your daughter. A bookcase. Okay. Kid's not going to be reading at that age, I'm sorry to tell you. Why is it not showing me an option for a bookcase call? Okay, bookcase. Spelled the thing fucking wrong, and then I can't find it when I search spelling it wrong. Bookcase call. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna guess that. Like, why wouldn't that be the first result? Cabinet with a goddamn changing table. Fucking lame. You're putting it in the kids' room. Okay. It says I'm supposed to just grab a poof. Is there just a poof that I can grab? These people are very fucking particular. They don't count those as poofs. What the fuck, man? Are you fucking joking me? Like, there should be a result that just comes up for poof. There's literally nothing here that just says poof. Oh, the last result. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess they got some bonus shit they're getting. Yeah, I'm ready to complete the goddamn job. Of course I am. Is there something quick? I'm sorry, but that baby job was just too much with the poofs. I'm calling it there. I'm calling it there, I think. I'll do one more job. I don't know what the fuck this person's doing, though. Like... I guess we'll just find it when we get there. Hopefully it's carpet like they were saying. I ain't knocking any walls out though. Or painting. No, I'm not painting an entire room. Alright, that's what we're gonna call it. Tomorrow, Nathan, myself, and Dan will be doing 7 Days to Die on Indie Game Cloud, so check it out. I'm not painting any more fucking rooms. The painting takes way too long, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing carpets, but that's not the way the cookie crumbled. So one game on the docket tomorrow, other than 7 Days to Die, that'll be the Rams against the Falcons. Sage will be praying for his fantasy life. I believe he's already had tears in his eyes earlier tonight. He was very rattled previous to coming to the stream. So hopefully Sage can man up and stop being a little baby back bitch, as he called me. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and see you tomorrow.